We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Cincinnati Reds and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Brian Reynolds, with the season coming to a close, the senior circuit's leading hitter makes his case for a batting title. Next. Ryan Yarbrough, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Digging in at the plate is Travis Jankowski. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The center fielder, Travis.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
First pitch, 7:05.
One and one.
Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide. The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2. Well, the mercury has dipped under 50, 49 degrees here at first pitch. And this is swung on and missed on a great pitch that time, and the leadoff man is down on strikes to get this one started.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the back to the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
In now, Nick Senzel. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Enters play here at 279. 11 home runs and 47 RBIs. Popped him up. Frazier is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
Digging in, Joey Votto. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Let's go, guys. Come on.
Now the pitch. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Dero, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
Votto behind, but still dangerous, even on 0-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Again, a 1-2.
Ball, that's inside.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Aristides Aquino would be next. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Here's the pitch. Bounce to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. And now the Pirates will take their turn in a scoreless ball game. Tyler Molly will be the one towing the rubber for the Reds. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
Stepping up to the plate, Kevin Newman. So we check out how he did in August versus how he's finishing off the season down the stretch here in September.
Newman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Here we go. Hey!
And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, now they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row? You've been on some good teams. Not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. To short, fielded by Galvis. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Batting second, the second baseman, Adam Frazier.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. And he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. Here's the first pitch to him. In there, and it's 0-1.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now. 1 out, nobody on. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Reynolds.
Standing in now, Brian Reynolds. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. That's wide, 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, we'll see if he gets the green light here. You don't want to help guys early in the game, but at the same point, you want him swinging the bat in good hitters' counts.
And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Gregory Polanco. Man at first after the 2-out walk. He's set and the pitch.
Hey!
Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Nope. Outside.
Shoots this one over to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
So now to the plate, Colin Moran, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. The average sitting right at 270 on the year, 13 home runs and 61 RBIs. Ready with the 1-0. Molly, just 24 years of age. He was selected in the 7th round back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Got him to go down after that one, and it's 2-2. Reynolds at second. Polanco on at first with 2 down. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Pirates strand a couple. We are still scoreless. So coming to the plate, Aristides Aquino. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. First delivery to him on the way. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Now here it comes.
Nope.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the payoff pitch home. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the 2nd.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Into the box now, Freddie Galvis. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Now a throw over. Runner back safely. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swinging a soft liner. And that's through. A base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Into the box now, Josh Van Meter. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 289 is the average coming in. 8 home runs and 21 driven in. The 1-0. A bouncer to the left side. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second.
You know, D-Row, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second. And guess what? He bought his battery, made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. It was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
Phillip Ervin is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Has a look, now the pitch. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
On the ground is short. This could be two. To Frazier at the bag. On to first, and it's a double play, though that first run of the ball game is across to score.
Hey, bases loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. One run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
Digging in now, Tucker Barnhart, runner in scoring position with Sugan. First pitch on its way. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Love that pitch. As long as you actually get it inside like he did right there, the cutter inside is a very effective pitch.
Count is 1-2 now. One and two count. Here's the pitch. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Reds will be forced to settle for just the one. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Reds 1 and the Pirates nothing. Next will be Jose Osuna. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The first baseman, Jose Osuna.
First pitch of the at-bat. Strike one to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. Senzel fields it cleanly. And the throw to first is in time. One gone.
Batting 7, the catcher, Mike Zunino.
So here's Mike Zunino. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Pitch on its way now to Zunino.
Ball one, no strike.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
1-1.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And the pitch on 2-1. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Jason Martin, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Payoff pitch home to Zunino. Dribbled up the line, but it rolls foul, so we'll have another payoff pitch. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. Another full count pitch home. Bullet back up the middle. Jankowski is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Coming to the plate now, Jason Martin, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here it comes.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
A ball and a strike now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Here's a swing and a miss at the hard splitter, even at 2. Lays off the splitter that time, and it's full 3-2. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
That's a nice job to work that walk right there. Even if it doesn't lead to anything on the scoreboard this inning, it prevents the pitcher from having to lead off of the next one. Just one of those small things that might go unnoticed, but in the end, make a big difference.
And now it's the Pirates pitcher, Ryan Yarbrough. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
This one's down to third. Scooped up. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Pirates leave 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Tyler Mahle. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Tyler Mahle.
First offering on its way. This is line to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Now at the plate, Travis Jankowski. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. 1-2 is the cut fastball, but he holds back 2-2. 3-2 now.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and that'll bring up Nick Senzel. Has a look, now the pitch. In his career, Senzel carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. Runner at first here, 1 man out. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Ball, 1 strike.
Here's a look over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Here's the 1-1 pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
The 2-1. Jankowski makes a break for second. Pitch outside. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
And that's 2 free passes in the 3rd inning alone. So you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
So up steps the former MVP, Joey Votto. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. It's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Martin comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2.
Now batting, number 44.
At the plate, Aristides Aquino. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. From the stretch. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. Reynolds is on the move for it. To the track. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Number 26 for him on the season, as the Reds have now taken a 4-0 lead.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Now
To the plate now, Freddie Galvis.
Ready.
And it's grounded just foul down the line. A base hit in his first trip. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. 3 runs already home here. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Well, right back at him, and it hit him. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. But 3 for the Reds in the inning, all coming on this 3-run home run. We played 2.5. It's now 4-0 in favor of the Reds. So striding forward now, Kevin Newman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Oh, good spot on the black for strike 2. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Here comes the right fielder. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
At the plate, Adam Frazier looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
First delivery to him on the way. Lifted the other way out to left center. Heading after it is Jankowski. He's there and records the first out.
The left fielder, number 10, Brian Reynolds.
Standing in, Brian Reynolds. He drew a base on balls his first time up. From the belt, the pitch. And that misses, ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jankowski's on the move. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Now batting, the right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
Here's Gregory Polanco. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. He's set. Here it comes. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. 2 out with the man at first. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. Now the 0-2 pitch. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. Runner going. Grounded to the right. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right. So despite the runner moving on the pitch, it'll wind up first and second here.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them. Drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment. Able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
At the plate, Colin Moran, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Oh, a tough pitch to lay off that time, but he got away with it. 1-2. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
Here now the 2-2. Into center field, line drive base hit. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Hey, there's a good job of battling right there, D-Row. Pitcher had the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away, and boy, what a terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there. Some guys are not afraid to hit with 2 strikes. They'll take that pitcher deep in the count, feeling comfortable about it. That's the type of hitter this guy is, and he was able to come through.
In now, Jose Osuna. Ball 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Osuna hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the mat.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Pirates get just the 1, and that's all. On now to the top of inning number 4. Reds lead this one 4-1. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Now at the plate, Josh Van Meter. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down or he won't be out here very long.
A ball and a strike. Action now in that Pirate bullpen as a left-hander starts to heat up down there. Looked like the sinker there, dipped a little below the knees. Changeup called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
Full count. 3-2.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You could just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
That'll bring in Phillip Ervin as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. High and deep to right center. Center fielder giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, the catcher, Tucker. Barnhart.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tucker Barnhart. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Count 1-0.
And that misses inside 1-0. Barnhart playing here in his age 29 season. He was taken in the 10th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Three and 0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
A strike, and it's 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
Hit sharply on the ground. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
Stepping in now, Tyler Mahle. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Pops this one up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Oh, and 2, here it is.
Ball, that's inside.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
On its way is pitch number 75. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. One left for Cincinnati, but they lead it 4-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the catcher, Mike Zunino.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hard liner to center field. Jankowski is right there, one down.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
In now, Jason Martin reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Now the pitch. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Kevin Kramer will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 44.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
Runner goes for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Four to 1 our score as we play inning number 4.
Hey.
3-1. And this is down at the knees, but called a strike. Wow, it's 3-2 now. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And the throw to first is there to record the second out.
Good pitch there. That was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Ready once again, Kevin Newman. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Late that time for a strike. 2 out here and a runner at second. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 9 on the year as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
You don't see this very often. There aren't very many pitchers that are good hitters, and sometimes you take a pitcher for granted. You just want to lay one in there. Mistake, because this guy just took him deep.
So here's Adam Frazier.
Second baseman.
He'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Now the 1-0. This one's down to third. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. But the Pirates do get a couple here on this 2-run home run. We played 4. It's now a 4-3 ball game. Stephen Brault will come on now as he'll be appearing in his 45th game this year.
Number 43, Stephen Brault.
Back to the top of the Reds lineup now, and stepping in, Travis Jankowski. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Travis Jankowski.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down. The 0-1 on its way. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here.
Up next for Cincinnati, the second baseman, Nick Senzel.
So now to the plate, Nick Senzel, as he'll take a look at ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Now the 1-0.
That's a ball. 2 balls, no strike.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Swung on, missed. 2-1.
1 strike.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Here now the 2-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Martin will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
The first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
So striding in, Joey Votto. His prior history versus this arm, he's batting .412. He's taken him deep once. From the stretch. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Brault, a 27-year-old. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Now a throw over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And another throw over, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Here comes the 0-1, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in safely. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
3-2 pitch. Now a throw over, but the runner's back easily. We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. And again, a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Open to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now a swing and a miss by Votto, and he'll head back to the dugout as out number 2.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Into the box, Aristides Aquino, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. From the stretch, he's running. Pitch misses low. The throw down is not going to get him as he swipes second. So he used the slide step that time, but it didn't make a difference.
Yeah, you can't blame the pitcher on that one. He did all he could do. That was just an impressive show of speed.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Hard on the ground towards short. Newman fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Reds leave 1, and it remains a 4-3 game. Bottom of the inning now, and coming forward is the switch-hitting outfielder, Brian Reynolds.
The left fielder, Brian.
Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to left. Irvin is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Gregory. Polanco.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Gregory Polanco. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. First pitch on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes. Outside, 3-0 now. Colin Moran is on deck. Three balls and a strike to Gregory Polanco. And that's in there on the hands. 3-2 now. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it. But when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your 1-run lead.
So a runner on first with 1 out now, and that'll bring up Colin Moran. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Left side, but well foul. The next 0-2. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it, that almost left the stadium. That's in the deep seats. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 14 on the season. As they will take the lead here, it's now a 5-4 ball game.
There's still some game left to be played, but that one swing could end up being a deciding factor in this one.
Here comes the Red skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Jose De Leon, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here.
Jose De Leon. Now batting.
Standing in now, Jose Osuna. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Still only 1 out in the inning. A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Ready on 1 and 2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. There's the look at the final line for the Reds starter. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
Well, this one's really easy to dissect. Too many pitches left over the heart of the plate. 3 bombs allowed in this one. He's going to have to do a better job of throwing quality pitches down the road.
Here now it's Mike Zunino. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. First offering on its way. Hit sharply on the ground. Senzel brings it in. Throw on Novato will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. But the Pirates do get a couple here on this 2-run home run. We're through 5 innings here tonight. It's now 5-4 Pittsburgh. Ready for another chance? Freddie Galvis. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Freddie Galvis.
Shut him down now.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. A windup and the 0-1.
Get down. 1 and 1.
Liner towards second. Well, this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Josh Van Meter.
Striding in, Josh Van Meter. He went down on strikes last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Now batting, left fielder, Philip Irvin.
At the plate now, Philip Irvin, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Hops this one up. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
At the plate, Tucker Barnhart standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. One and 1 to Tucker Barnhart.
1 and 1.
And that misses. 2 and 1.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. That's going to even up the count at 2 and 2. working for the punch out and the offering.
Helpful.
Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Martin is there now, and he has it, 2 gone.
Now batting, the pitcher, Jose De Leon.
Nicholas Castellanos will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here.
Castellanos.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Count is even 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance, and that one is gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 32 now for the season, and they take a 7-5 lead.
Wow, the pitching staff has to love this one, right? They were down 1, and with 1 swing of the bat, they're up 2. What a turnaround in this one.
Number 31 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Now pitching for the Pirates, number 31. Now
Into the box now, Travis Jankowski, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now the 1-0. Swing and a ball lined hard towards short. But the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this in for the 3rd out. But 3 for the Reds in the inning, all coming on this 3-run home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's the Reds 7 and the Pirates 5. Robert Stevenson will come on now, and if in fact he can still lift his arm, he might acknowledge the crowd as he has just tied the major league record for appearances in a season with 106. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and standing in the outfielder, Jason Martin.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Strike 2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the 1st out. Eric Gonzalez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 2, Eric Gonzalez.
And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. Batting average down in the low 210s. 3 homers and 11 RBIs. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
The 2-0 on the way. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Comes with a slider, 3-0, but gets it over for strike one.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop, Kevin Newman.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Kevin Newman. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They're down 7-5. Richard Rodriguez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 49, Richard Rodriguez.
All set for the start of the inning, and set to go is the second baseman, Nick Senzel. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Line towards center field. Martin has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
The first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
Ready now, Joey Votto. Not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. First offering on its way.
1-0.
One out, nobody on. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0. And the pitch. Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
The batter, number 44.
Aristides Aquino will step toward the box here, and as he does, we flash you back to inning number 3 as you check out his 3-run home run, a big blow early on. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball 1, no strike.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Runners on first with 1 down. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down.
Nope.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Stepping in now, Freddie Galvis, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And that one got a piece of him.
Well, when you hear people talk about the unwritten rules of baseball, I think we just saw a perfect example of that. You hit one of mine, and I'm going to hit one of yours. Always been that way and probably always will be, even though they've tried to crack down on that kind of stuff recently.
Now at the plate, Josh Van Meter. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one. He's set, and the pitch.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back onto you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
2 down, runners at first and second. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And the low 80s slider is in there, and he's in control. 1-2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Reds strand a couple. They lead it 7-5. Matt Bowman gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 67, Matt Bowman.
Coming to the plate now, Adam Frazier. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Bowman has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Bowman has logged upwards of 75 innings pitched, and through those innings he's posted a whip a little under 1.5. Certainly something he'd like to improve on. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Up next for the Buccos, Brian Reynolds. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch coming, here it is. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Aquino is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting, The right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Gregory Polanco. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
1 pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. 2 out, nobody on. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Here we go.
Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates. They're down 2, 7-5. Nick Birdie has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 57.
New inning set to get underway, and digging in is the outfielder, Phillip Ervin.
The left fielder, Phillip.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. Birdie, a 27-year-old, he was selected in the first round back in 2017.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Here it comes on 1-1.
Nope. 2 balls, 1 strike. That's outside.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
And now a pitch on the way. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Another full count pitch home. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. On the move is Polanco. And he makes the catch in the corner.
Up next for Cincinnati, the catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
So 1 away here in the Reds' half of the 8th. And next to bat will be Tucker Barnhart. First pitch of the at-bat. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, You know it's only going to go down from there.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Reds catcher. Here now the 2-2. Pulled toward right center field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Matt Bowman.
Jesse Winker will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Jesse Winker.
A ball and no strikes. He enters here right at the 290 mark. A dozen home runs and 37 RBIs. Lifted in the air out to left. Reynolds has it for out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. They're still up 7-5. Pedro Strop is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 46, Pedro Strop.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Colin Moran, and he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
Strop, once a member of the Chicago Cubs organization, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Hit in the air to right field. Aquino is there to put it away for out number 1.
Up next for the Pirates, the first baseman, Jose Osuna.
Striding into the box, Jose Osuna. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
0-1 the count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Strike 2, swinging just out in front of the slider. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Jankowski on his horse. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, the catcher, Mike Zunino.
Stepping in, Mike Zunino. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. That's inside. 2-0.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle-of-the-order power guy.
2-0 count, the pitch. 2 balls and a strike now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
3-1 count, tying run on the on-deck circle. You have to be very careful right here to make a quality pitch on 3-1.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
Now at the plate, Jason Martin. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
He's set. Here it comes. And too high with the cut fastball. It's 1-0 now. A 2-0 count to the Bucs center fielder. Two balls and a strike. A runner on first with 2 away. Fouled away. Here now the 2-2. And another foul ball. Ready with another 2-2.
3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Hit down the third baseline. Reined in. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 left for Pittsburgh. They're down 7-5. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Kyle Crick will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Luke Maley is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Number 14.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Travis Jankowski. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. On the ground to the right side. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The batter, number 50, second baseman, Nick Senzel.
Digging in, Nick Senzel. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. Swing, and he pops him up. Newman into shallow center. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
The first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
In is Joey Votto now. Here comes the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
2 out, nobody on. And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Here we go, guys. Come on.
The 1-1 home.
Aye.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The next 1-2 pitch.
Ball 2. Three balls, 2 strikes.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Now batting, number 44.
Into the box now, Aristides Aquino. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
Fouled off. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. One left for Cincinnati. They lead it 7-5. Raisel Iglesias is the man
Now
called on to close this one and earn a save
Number
in the ninth.
26, Raisel Iglesias.
Now batting, Luke Maile. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9.
The catcher.
Listen, it's not easy coming back off of closers, but this guy hasn't been super dependable so far this season, and he's blown several saves up to this point.
No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball that's outside. Hey. Ball, that's in. Three balls, 2
Hey,
strikes.
leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
And that is the start they were looking for down by 2 as that misses for ball 4.
Now batting, shortstop, Kevin.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Kevin Newman. From the stretch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Nobody out, runner on first. A 1-1 count to the Pirates leadoff hitter. 1-2 now. From the stretch.
Ball 2.
Iglesias has compiled over 65 innings of work and posts a respectable ERA in the high 3s. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. In there, a base hit.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a
Now
jam
back.
sandwich,
Second
but able to mix in and
At
out.
Racer.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Adam Frazier, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sacrifice attempt here. Throw to first, not in time, so now everybody's safe.
The left fielder, number 10, Ryan Reynolds.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Tying and winning runs are on here with nobody out. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
0-2 count, and the pitch. This is lifted out to left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. But not in time as the run scores, and the lead is trimmed to 1.
Man, this
Now
is a
batting,
spot where
right
you
fielder,
really want to get
Gregory.
greedy as a hitter. Bases
Oh,
loaded,
oh,
nobody
no.
out. You're hoping for that big swing of the bat. What does he get? A sacrifice fly, and only 1 run scores. I'm sure he wanted more, but he's not going to complain about the RBI.
So stepping in, Gregory Polanco, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a 4-seamer?
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
Oh, I love this, boys. Mano-y-mano. He's coming to get him with back-to-back big-time heaters.
Tying and winning runs on base here with 1 big out. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making it work for this one.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch.
Can't lose, Bull.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
Tying and winning runs on base here with 1 big out. And here's a swing and a miss, and that, folks, is a big out number 2.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and
Now
blows
batting,
smoke by a
third
guy at the
baseman.
letters. That's the ultimate
Howard.
challenge pitch, and for me personally,
Red.
watching hitters swing and miss,
Ladies
man,
and
that's a
gentlemen,
sight of
your
beauty.
attention,
Michael
please.
Lorenzen takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the
Number
ball game
21.
here and pick up a save.
Lorenzen.
To the plate now, Colin Moran, as he'll ground this one foul off to the left side. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul for strike 2. Pittsburgh down to their last strike. Another one sent foul.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last?
A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. Cincinnati win for a division-leading 98th time. Jose De Leon earns the victory, his 11th in relief this year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Cincinnati Reds, 7 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Pirates, 6 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 37 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.